The album I'm gonna bust down right now is The Lady of Rage, Necessary Roughness. It was her first and only, I believe, Death Row album that was released. And I think it was the last album that Death Row released that was on Interscope. You know what I mean? So Necessary Roughness. All right, came out in '97. I don't know when Rage officially got with the team, but I know the song Afro Puffs came out in '94. So I think that was on the Above the Rim soundtrack. So she was with the team early. You know what I mean? So she definitely first song to come on is the title track, Necessary Roughness. Necessary rough when I bust into your zone, microphones get crushed. All right, on this song, the end of this song is probably some of the hardest shit any female rapper has ever spit. Any rapper has ever spit. You know what I mean? Especially during that period. Like, if I had to direct somebody to one song to kind of let niggas know what page Rage was on, that song, Necessary Roughness. Like, toward the end, around the part where she like, and since this is the new age of lyrical concoction by lyrical murderer rage, after that part, silly. Probably should play that motherfucker just so y'all know.
Checking on the first Delta out, cause I make mics melt in my mouth, taking them out, that's all I'm about, and check me out. But hip-hop, I dies hard with a vengeance, my vocab blows doors of hinges with every sentence, and since this is the new age, a lyrical concoction by lyrical murderer rage, got a vertical hold on verbal abuse and ways, cervical tools to spade, neutered, get slayed, tooted, done, luck shit, oh enough shit, quick, handcuff.
Big Bad Lady featuring Tupac. Alright, now, like I said, her album came out in 1997. Tupac died in 96. And as you can imagine, he the biggest artist. Well, him and Snoop was the biggest artist on Death Row at the time. So you know she probably had to get a feature from them. So he probably was going to be on her album more than that. But he's on the hook. He just saying, the baddest lyricist born. Hard as a motherfucker. Yeah. And she said her and Pac used to always talk about how hard he was going. I guess she didn't really like how hard he was going as far as like inciting beefs and going hard on the East Coast and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? She kind of didn't really fuck with that. So they would always clash. Lighthearted, but they would always clash about that. Anyway, that's Show Shot. All right, Show Shot. It's that show shot shit I release. MCs from the west and the east can get a motherfucking piece, cause it ain't where you're from, it's where you at, or where's your gap. And my lyrical attack is where my ammo is at. That's her talking about fucking, it ain't where you're from, whether it's west or east, it's about skills. You know what I mean? That song was hard as a motherfucker. After that is No Shorts. Okay, No Shorts hard. She's spazzing on that one. What's funny?
I bet you couldn't get with this written. You can cross your heart and still couldn't detain this full figure. It takes more than girdles to hold back my fatness. You got more hurdles to jump, so go back and practice. You must have forgotten. I could give it to you like God gave his only begotten son. You wanna run up on this and get caught up in a twist like bamboo. Not honest, but I can definitely slam you. So back the fuck up and set it off.
Get with the wickedness. All right, so Get with the Wickedness. Dash produced that shit. Get with the Wickedness. That shit is hard. It's two versions of this on the album. The first one, this one, is like, it's kind of like, had like a gangster West Coast vibe to it. She spazzed out. She spit the same verses on the part 2 of it later in the album, but on this one, it was like some gangster shit. It was hard. Raw Deal. Let me see. Giving you the that was the one. Tell me what you gon' say? Who could do better than the lady? Kick it to you real, ill. Give it to you real, all cut until. That shit was hard. That was like some laid back, slow flow shit. You know what I mean? I think it was she had a female on the hook. But what's the next one? The next one is Breakdown. Alright, so Breakdown, super boom bap. Well, it got scratching and all that type of shit in it. The funny thing is, not too many women in general, but especially now, is gonna fucking even incorporate like scratching and shit while she flowing and shit. I can't even name one female that probably would do that except maybe Rhapsody. You know what I mean? I'm sure some underground, females that get down on that level. But as far as the ones that got like attention on them, they're not gonna do it. That shit was hard on a laid back flow, like I was saying. What else? Rough, Rugged, and Raw. Rough, Rugged, and Raw. That song featured Daz and Snoop. Now, like I said, Snoop and Pac was the biggest artist on Death Row at the time, so she had to have both them on the project. Daz made a bunch of the beats, she threw Daz on it. And that was one of those tracks. I feel like female rappers always have to prove a point that they can keep up with the dudes, you know what I mean? So at some point, they have to fucking have a track displaying like how they can, hold their own with niggas on the track. And she definitely did that. It's not a nigga that can rap with Rage where she wouldn't hold her own, you know what I'm saying? After that one comes Super Supreme.
Once again, Miss Big Britches, putting my weight down. Who's gonna take down 175? How? Break it, suck it down, dust the hot. Do what I must. Who with the rush now?
Some shit. Okay, some shit. That is a Primo. That's DJ Premier produced that one. That's the one she just spazzed out on the whole thing. She started like, hot damn ho, here we go again. You know who I be and you know what your info for your information.
Me, I be coming harder than ejaculation. Evacuation on the premises. I'm limitless. Running to the limit like Emmitt Smith. I'm listed in the Guinness. It's in the book of Genesis. It reads, in the beginning God created heaven, then he created me. So see.
One of the things that was so dope about Rage, and pretty much any MC that's dope at their craft, the true essence of MCing, you're rapping basically like to an unnamed opponent. You know what I mean? When you're writing the lyric down, you're thinking about, breaking down, dismantling like your opponent. Like, I'm better than you, I'm fresher, I'm flyer, I got more punchline, I'm witty, you trash, and all that, right? So essentially, in essence, a lyricist is supposed to, take the bulk of their lyrics is supposed to be some shit other lyricists could recite if they wanted to, could sing along with. So your rap's not supposed to be bogged down with a bunch of specific shit about you yourself. You know what I mean? You could talk about being better, you could talk about how your opponent is trash and all that, you know what I mean? But essentially you want the listener to feel like, they're you. Like they like you're assuming the role of the people rooting for you. You know what I mean? So when an MC, like let's say a female for instance, says a lot of gender specific shit, a nigga's not gonna wanna sing along with it. You know what I mean? So Rage was dope at sticking to the essence of it. Like saying a bunch of shit that I had no problem singing along with. Like, you know what I mean? So, but she was feminine. She had added her flair to it and said where she from and, her specific sauce that she added to it. But still, she stuck to the essence to it. You know what I mean? Microphone punk cock. Never knew what that mean. If any of you niggas know what that mean, please let me know. It's like a, I don't know if that nigga was like a Jamaican nigga on the hook, but that shit was hard as a motherfucker. Microphone pun cock. Keep it locked from the corner to the crevices, straight from the block. Like the locksmith me lock.
Keep it locked.
Microphone pun cock. Keep it locked from the corner to the crevices, straight from the block. Like a locksmith me lock it down lock. Everything cut down and everything stops.
Last one is Confessions. She was basically, in my opinion, I think she was talking about like a lot of temptation, a lot of things you face as a person, and battling demons and shit. Like she was just confessing a bunch of shit, hard as a motherfucker. So if you ain't never heard Rage album Necessary Roughness in your life, check that shit out. It's hard as a motherfucker. In my opinion, it's the best female rap album as far as lyrics. That shit, you know what I mean? Even though, and the production was dope too. And she had elements of other shit, concepts and all that. But as far as just like put the beat on, spaz out, dope. Lady of Rage, Necessary Roughness, the shit came out in 97. Y'all know what it is though, man.